So this week has been rather difficult, to say the least, and I've found myself wondering when the suffering is going to end. And so it really hasn't been easy this week. I've been very tired. I've been suffering with some sickness this week, and headaches and all kinds of different things. On top of that, I've had a load of stuff to do, which that hasn't been easy either. And I've been trying to do some stuff for my business, and I was really excited about that, and I haven't been able to get it done, and that has been so frustrating to me. So yeah, it's been a really difficult week, and it's played out into everything. So it's even played out into doing videos here on this channel. It's kind of made my content creation process even worse. I didn't really think about this video at all before I started producing it. So, you know, it's not been, maybe it won't be the best, I don't know, but either way it's coming out, right? So yeah, yeah, loads of stuff going on this week, and you know, I haven't been a very happy bunny this week, let's put it that way. And so yeah, it makes me wonder when the suffering will end, in a sense, and I'm in that mindset of that. And this is not helpful sometimes, but it's helpful to know in many respects, is that we always go through some form of suffering in our lives, and what we do with that suffering is very important, because we can either choose to look at it like I did this week, as a pain in the arse, as something really painful and frustrating, and something that makes you angry, and something that you can do nothing about. Or you can choose to look at your suffering as clues as to what's going wrong with your life, right? What's happening right now. And of course, I failed to do that this week. There are quite a few occasions where I've actually managed to make quite a success out of that, you know. But I think one of the most helpful things that I've done with regards to this and every area of my life is to ask good quality questions, you know. So one of those might be, why am I suffering? And maybe that's not relevant to you guys at the moment, right? But putting it in a clear format, maybe writing it down in your phone somewhere on your notes, and being able to see that instead of it swimming around in your head, that's really useful. So why are you suffering? And then what can I do about the suffering? So maybe you go onto a place like YouTube, like here, or maybe you search the web, you find a solution to that problem potentially. And then the next step is, how am I going to apply that into my life? What am I going to do to apply that into my life? And then the next question is, how am I going to stay on course with what I've decided to do? What things am I going to put in place in order to help me to stay on this path and then create a new way of being, so that I don't continuously suffer with this problem. And these are all good questions to me, by the way. These will be questions that, you know, I can look back on my own video and go, okay, so what can I do, and so on and so forth. So but yeah, so I think it's important also to remember that, you know, whilst the suffering does happen a lot in life, it's not necessarily continuous, and you do notice breaks in your life. I'm sure you all have noticed breaks in your life where that suffering has subsided, and you've experienced some form of joy or happiness or whatever it might be. It could have been from a distraction, such as watching a movie or whatever, but it does subside. So yeah, anyway guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. You know, please leave any comments, any of your thoughts down there in the comment section below. If you like my content, then subscribe. That'd be great. And other than that, take it easy, guys. I'll speak to you very soon.